Welcome back. We are continuing the Battle of Richmond into day 2. Yesterday we had one of our fiercest fights. We lost many good soldiers that followed us from the start of the war. If we could, we would avoid this battle, which apparently gives to the Confederates the chance to destroy our army. The city's defenses are very strong. Nevertheless, we also have the chance to end the civil war today. That gives our men courage to continue the attack. With the sacrifice of thousands of our soldiers, we secure the eastern defensive perimeter of Richmond. We now prepare for our final assault, which might yield the final victory for the Union. As you can see, we still have a reasonably healthy army. 130,000 men, 132, versus the enemy's been reduced down to 20,000. I think I actually had them probably around 10,000, and they get another 10,000 from just forces that are in the garrison here. Extending the battle as long as we did, especially with their late reinforcements coming in, we actually did a lot of damage to those reinforcements when they tried to force this river crossing down to the south. So that was actually ended up working out. I'm just going to go to the camp screen real quick, and we'll take a look there. I've got no money left at all. I used up the reserve that I had. A lot of it actually went into supply for the first 3 corps. A lot of the supply got used up. And then the rest of it was just filling out men. So one thing is that because running out of money, I started doing the old trick of using rookies instead, and putting enough rookies in to just barely keep them within the same tier of promotions to keep the free stats from these. I also started putting rookies back into these elite brigades to try and get them back up to 500, because they're the stat cap's actually above. It's uncapped. It's just 100 is the display limit. But you know, there's command caps, so practically speaking, you are kind of limited. So I just put in rookies again to these units to try and keep them at those levels, with some more success in some places than others. I was actually ended up being gun limited because you can't have access to the armory screen, which I forgot. Bit of an oversight. But I actually ended up running out of guns to equip the units that had them. All out of Lorenz's, all out of Enfields because I can't buy any more because I'm out of money. All out of 1855s. Only some of the top end ones, 1861s and 1863s, do I still have some. But I've managed to repair a lot of the damage that was done to 1st and 2nd Corps. Not all of it, but a lot of it. You know, these units were maxed out before. 2,000 men is still pretty healthy. The cavalry is a bit of a different issue. I got these guys up to, you know, just shy of 600. That'll have to do. These guys are still okay. 600 in melee cav is okay. 500 for them. I'm going to need to watch these guys very closely. But you know, when we get to 3rd brigade, cavalry still healthy. 4th brigade, 3rd corps, 4th corps, 5th corps. These units are all still healthy. These guys never saw battle, so we're gonna start leaning on our deeper corps the longer this goes. Alright, so let's get into it. Yesterday we succeeded in securing the eastern entrenchments by penetrating and capturing the command posts located here, all the way south, continuing at New Bridge Road, and ending at Williamsburg Road. We also captured the fort that commanded the strategic area. Today we are going to attack the east side of Richmond, and this is not going to be easy. 5 forts and strong trench networks surround the city. 2 forts are dominating the southeast defenses. We're going to flank these. A powerful star fort is guarding the eastern route to Richmond. We're going to have to take this one head on. There's no real way around that one. Another Confederate fort is located further north. I think we can flank this one. hopefully. We'll see. And lastly, this one is blocking the north side of the city. Our army is going to begin the attack from this direction. I think this is our first corps. When the Confederates begin shifting their forces to the north, we will start a simultaneous attack from the east. And southeast. We're not going into the teeth of this. It's a terrible idea. We have to progressively capture all the forts. This will allow us to proceed to the town and force the remaining rebels to surrender. General, we are ready to attack at your command. This fort must be captured in order to secure our advance from the north. In about 2 hours, the rest of our army will attack simultaneously from all sides. Yep. So here it is. Well, wide open ground, some building and field cover here, but a little bit of a small water crossing to slow you down if you try there. And hey, look, there's cover here. So this should be very, very, very obvious what our plan of attack is. So where is our... Okay. And in fact, because these guys are a little more chewed up, we're going to lead with 4th Division. These guys are still healthy. And I think 3rd Division's also doing okay. If I can find them. Fine, we'll do it this way. Okay. And that is 2nd Division over there. And 1st, and we'll come up behind them. Okay. You see these guys, 2,500 kills on this unit. That is certainly respectable. Very slight efficiency penalty from something. I'm not sure what though. Okay. So we're going to push these guys just forward over here. And actually these guys are going to walk forward also just to keep this screened out. The hammer is going to push straight down through here, through the trees, and then sweep over. Howitzers going to come directly behind the advance, while, as always, the rifled artillery going to be back here, shelling the fort. Cavalry is in reserve for now. Put the ammo with the rifle artillery. Howitzers stay up here. You and we'll see what we can do with you. We're going to eventually want to swing him down and around to start sniping, but there's no room for that early, so we may want to have him creep forward. We'll see. Alright, so pause. Combine, combine, combine. To combine. And we're going to get the parrots in there. These guys are just going to push up ever so slightly. I don't see anybody here, so I think we're going to run for it. Oh, they don't have anything. Okay. Never mind, we're just going to book it. Before that they get the chance to get any forces in this area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to leave a couple forces here in case guys leak out from this direction. But I think we already took all of this area, so I think we can just capture the North Fort. They've got 5,000 men, which is not a lot, compared to, this is a full corps of 20,000, so we should be able to just run them over. Should expect. So we've got artillery somewhere, so we need to find that. Hi there. There's the artillery. Okay. So something is giving them an observation there. Means we want to get these guys back, actually. Please, that's not going to work. Alright, so they're going to get to there, so I don't want to contest that. We're going to wait, and then we'll sweep them like we originally planned to. Yeah, that's about as expected. I don't know why these guys are still getting spotted, but we're gonna pull them even farther back into the trees. So we're just going to have these guys down here just as scouting. I'm going to push down that way to cut off reinforcements. Same with you. Get ready to start pushing across now. Keep the melee cav with these guys. You're flanked. They're done. Pull the cavalry over. Okay. Just pause, give me a chance to keep swinging my artillery up. We're going to do a lateral movement with them. And then swing over and around and hit these guys from the side. Get the artillery ready. Bring the infantry, get these guys back up and ready. off. Now we can swing up the infantry on the front side. These guys watching the back. And this is all over. Keeps trying to surrender, but won't let him. Just get him out of the way. And we're done. Aside from the artillery there. These guys can get to go that way. So, who is most damaged? Some of these guys just need to flat out rest. These guys are okay, so they can keep leading the assault. These guys are actually okay. They just need a rest. And I don't remember how the map extends out on this side, but I think it's mostly the edge. I think I've made my thoughts clear on how much I dislike trying to put artillery into fort emplacements. So I'm going to leave a couple of my howitzers here, just in case, because I don't know how this battle is going to turn out. We're just going to face him the other way. And we'll let these guys go ahead and sit here in the garrison. All my big units keep moving south. And like this, I think. That will recombine with him, and I'll split off the skirmishers from him. And there we go. That'll do it for this phase. Thanks for watching.